Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. We're finally gonna get this haul done. Let's go. Hey girl, hey. So disclaimer, if y'all hear my dog acting a monkey in the background, just know he's barking out the window. Nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. So this haul has been so long overdue. We're just going to jump right into it because I've been talking about it and I was super excited that my clothes have been sitting up here forever. I wouldn't even put them away because I was like, I'm going to do this haul. So first, we're going to start with a few of the accessories that I have been picking up. I haven't really been doing a whole bunch of shopping. I don't know if you guys remember, but like on my story a while ago, I did a major purge. And that purge was partly, in fact, obviously because I've lost quite a bit of weight. The other part was just because I have been in my mind saying that I'm going to be more intentional about the pieces that I'm curating in my closet and what I'm purchasing so that when I go to my closet, I'm reaching for everything. And I think that's the goal that you should strive for. Even if it's something casual, if you're into just working out, or if you're a nurse like myself and most of the time you wear scrubs, and when you do go out, all those pieces should be special. So you should be curating your closet for that. And one of the things that I'll be talking about soon in a series that I'm going to be doing is really how do you curate that closet, right? From beginning to end, meaning how do you know what your style is? Is it one faceted or is it multifaceted? What pieces should you buy? What are staple pieces and how do you put them into your collection so that they can be actual wearable pieces and not just event pieces, meaning you're only wearing those pieces when you have a special event to go to, okay? But today we're going to focus on a little bit of casual, a little bit of work, and a little bit of dressy. So I think I have a little something for everything, right? The only thing I don't think I have is working out. So let's start with accessories. Okay, so the first thing that I really wanted was when I did a huge purge in my closet, I purged a lot of my bags. Now, if you've seen my closet, and I'll just do a quick span for you guys later. In my closet, I love handbags. I love a good handbag. I'm more on, I think I could say the balance of having a medium handbag versus small versus real large. Now, I do have my moments. So the first bag is pretty small. It's the Gucci horse. I think it's called a horse built. It's one of those vintage bags. I had to put it down and look it up, girl. But this bag, I actually got, the horse bit chain shoulder bag. I saw it on somebody, and then I started going on the resale sites because I wanted to see, the price point was nuts. I'm just going to be honest, okay? The price point was nuts. The bag is absolutely beautiful. So if you notice the details on the bag, it has two types of chain. I love the silver hardware because a lot of my bags have gold hardware in it. It has the brown shoulder strap as well as the silver one. Y'all, where I got this bag from, I am going to have you DM me, and if you DM me, I'll tell you how I got the bag or where I got it from. Very, very reasonable, beautiful bag. But I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the bag because the bag is small. And I did carry it, frankly, when I first got it for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. And I was like, well, now you got to pick another bag. But this is great for like just going out. If you have a concert or dinner and you don't want to carry something heavy, you can carry it as a clutch as well because the straps come off. Let me actually pin this to me so I don't have to hold this because I hate holding this. But if you look, it's very small and these are detachable. But I absolutely love this bag. So it's one of my favorites in my collection now. And again, I'm trying to be very intentional about what I'm purchasing. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, so the next item that we're going to talk about as far as accessories is this Louis Vuitton bracelet. So fun story, not really funny for me, but funny story. I was going to get something for my daughter because her and her boyfriend's anniversary was coming up, and he wanted to get her something special and a little luxe item. And I went in, you all, and I saw the bracelet, and of course I ended up buying the bracelet. It is so dainty and such a beautiful, like, timeless, feminine piece. Normally, I'm a bangles girl, and I didn't even really realize that. I love a good bangle. I do have plenty of chain bracelets, but this bangle was so pretty to me. I really loved the clover and the little LV because it's very understated. And it just opens up like so. It's very, very easy to put on, no issues at all. I don't have to worry about it falling off. And I've been wearing it quite a bit because I do wear a lot of gold jewelry. Today I have it paired on with another piece from Louis Vuitton, which is another bracelet that is pretty plain as far as the band is concerned, which I like is understated, but really got me was this little lock. So if you look at the lock is so pretty. I absolutely love this little lock. And then this bangle is from when I went to Greece for my 50th birthday. I think I bought this in Athens. I can't even remember, but I have these two on today. So that's another favorite piece of mine. Okay, and then the last accessory that we're going to talk about today is the necklace. I got the necklace again. I have been looking at it for a while, and when I saw this bangle at Louis Vuitton, I actually saw this necklace, and I was like, I have to have those two together. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see it. But the detail on the necklace is so pretty. I love the fact that there are some little round, I don't want to say stones, but like round charms on it, as well as some other charms. So there's multiple charms on the necklace, which is great. So another one of my favorite pieces. I think moving into a more soft, dainty jewelry era, because that was never my zhuzh before. That wasn't my thing. I love to see it on other people, but I didn't really feel like it fit my aesthetic at the time. But now that I'm curating, like I said, and I'm changing some things up, something like this for work or dinner is absolutely perfect. So, you know, I don't always wear chunky things, but I had more of more chains. But this I love because it gave me a choker effect with a little bit of hang time with it. So those are my favorite pieces I've been enjoying lately. I do plan on adding some more charms to one of my bracelets that I got from, it's very popular here. What's it called? James Ivory. It's very popular down here. And I love that charm because it's just fun, has a lot of pieces with it. If I remember, I'll try it on and put some pieces in it. But let's get to the good stuff and let's start talking about these clothes. Okay, so the first outfit that you'll be seeing me model here is the one that I'm actually wearing right now. This is very different for me. For me, it would be normally really understated, but I'm kind of moving more into that era, and I really like it. I actually picked up the outfit that I have on today from Ross. Now, this is what I love. I love an affordable look that looks high end, luxury, like most women, right? And then in today's economy that we're in, girl, the money just ain't money in like it normally would. So you need to be able to still have the look with the affordability. This overlay top I got from Ross. I know it was no more than about $20. I really don't have the tags on it anymore. I apologize because I'm wearing it. And then I decided to pair it with these linen pants. The reason why I love these two the most was because of the interchangeability of the items. And I am huge on that. Hold on, let me see if I move you guys a little closer. So I love a piece that's interchangeable. That is part of curating a good wardrobe. You need to be able to wear your items multiple places. Linen pants, especially here in Texas, obviously you can wear when the weather is very warm. They're great transitional pieces for the fall. I really wanted something that was going to fall nicely. So I went a size up than what I normally am, so that way it falls very nicely on the silhouette. I ended up pairing it just with, you can see in the video, a black tank top. I think the tank top was from Shein. Very inexpensive, but still something that's fitted, is flattering to my figure. And then if I was going to a day to night look, if I wanted to kind of be cheeky, I could put a really fancy bralette under this I guess you could call it an overlay top, and the shoes were a fine. Now let me just disclaim, because my girlfriend knows I am not a Kitten Hill girl. Not a fan. They're very cute, but it just seemed pointless to me. But I do realize the logistics and the logic behind it. It makes sense, especially for someone like myself who's in the corporate world and does a lot of walking, because I'm in sales. And so I'm moving from different accounts to different accounts. And when you do that, you need to have on a comfortable but cute shoe. And these were great for me. I did show you guys a picture there, but I think I got these on Shein for literally maybe 20 bucks, but very well made. I picked them up again. I love the mesh detail. It's like a flower. It's a beautiful brown chocolate cover. And even though it's a kitten heel, I still probably have from heel to the bottom of the heel at least a good, I would still say a good 2.5 to 3 inches, but it's nothing crazy, right? So you can, it doesn't look like a nail like a lot of the kitten heels do, but it fit comfortably. So that's one of my favorite pieces from this collection. Actually, all of them are my faves. Let me just, let's normalize that, right? Let's say all of them are my favorite. Okay, let's move on to the next. The other thing that I wanted to mention before that I forgot to mention earlier was about being able to change out your shoes as well. So there's 2 other pair of shoes that you guys saw me in with this outfit as well. One is this cute little pointed mule. Again, another little shoe I found from Shein. I originally had gone to H&M to look for some mules and some other stores, and the price point was just crazy to me for a little slip and slide shoe. That's what I call it, girl. A little slip and slide shoe. And then the other one, hold on. Then this shoe, which is the other one that I got, it was giving me like Martha's Vineyard, you know, or the winery in Napa. And you really want that clean, earth tone aesthetic look. I saw these same type of shoes in H&M, and then I think there was one other store I went in, and they wanted something like $80 for the slides. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. They don't have the longevity to me that they should for that price point. Now, that's just me. If that's your thing, girl. But as for me and my house over here, this is what we're doing. So that's what we did, and I absolutely loved it. But it's a very, very flat shoe, so I would not recommend you walking for a long, long time in them if flat shoes hurt your feet. I mean, there's literally no give, but it's a very, as you can see, beautiful, just nice. I forget what this aesthetic is that they call it. I'll think of it, or if I can, I'll just type it at the bottom. But that earth tone color look, that beige, brown, soft gray, those are great because these are great for what we call the neutral. That's it, the neutral girlies, that look. Okay, let's try something else. Okay, girls, so the second look we're going to be talking about is this beautiful off-white dress that I got from H&M. So just one day I was feeling like doing a little shopping ministry, and I realized I didn't have a lot of dresses. I have a lot of pants, but don't have a lot of shirts, and I didn't have a lot of dresses. And with it being so hot here, again, I wanted something that was interchangeable. Now, if you have an H&M near you, this dress was $20. Yes, I said it, $20. And as you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous dress. The dress material, let me see, what material is this dress? It feels so good. I don't even see it on here, but it's almost like a cross between a linen, a spandex, and a cotton. So the dress has stretch to it. Obviously, it's long, and I'm not a big maxi girl. Like, everything in my closet isn't maxi. I know some girls are, but I'm slowly but surely kind of finding my way there a little bit more. This is so flattering, and I think the reason why is because of the ruching on the sides, as you can see in the picture. I love the ruching and the way the dress is, and it has some texture to it, and that is very important when you're looking at a dress or a piece of item or of clothing that seems kind of plain. Look at the texture. If the texture is a little bit raised like this one, it's a winner chicken dinner. Love this. Can wear this to the jazz festival, can wear it to church, can wear it to work with a nice heel or even a nice mule flat. So many things you can do. You can layer it. And again, we want interchangeable pieces. So that's a good one. Okay, for this one, I was kind of skeptical on buying this because of the color and because I tend to go towards bright colors during the summer months, but this was so pretty. When I saw it on the hanger, I was like, it doesn't look like much, but something tells me it's going to look great on. And as you can see, it fits beautifully to your silhouette. You all, this dress was $12.99. I could not pass that up. When I put it on, I was like, yay me. That's a good find. So as you can see in the video, the dress just fits so nicely to your silhouette. And that's actually what I loved about both these dresses. Even I try to think outside the box of even when I was in my larger sizes, things that were going to be flattering on me. And that was so important to me that it was going to be flattering. And so I'm trying to be more conscious of that when I'm purchasing things. So as your weight fluctuates, you want to be able to find things that are going to be flattering on you regardless. Okay, the next dress is pretty much the same concept. It's this chocolate brown, but I love the material. It's definitely that spandex stretchy material. And I love the silhouette, the asymmetrical lining at the bottom of the dress. I love how it cinches your waist. So no matter what size you are, this dress is going to look good on you. And it's easy to put on. That is important as well. And I'll be talking about that in another piece that I bought. And I wasn't thinking that all the way through. When you purchase your clothes, you want something that doesn't just look good and feel good, but how accessible is it? So if you're out at a party or you're out at dinner or a concert, can I get to the bathroom in this without somebody having to put me back together? Which leads me into my next piece I'm going to speak about. But I absolutely love this dress as well. The chocolate brown was so pretty. I thought that was a great transitional piece between fall and summer. So, and spring as well. So if I want to brighten it, I have a really pretty pea green shoe that I could put with it, or a nice handbag. You can do ivory, maybe a blazer on top just over your shoulders to make it look a little bit more elevated depending on where you're going. So many things that you can do with that. And it's another great piece that you can wear out to dinner, you can wear to work, or you can wear to church. Again, very important that you can wear in multiple places. So as I was talking about before, it's this black jumper. Now, when I saw this jumper, I got this jumper in Ross when I was having my shopping ministry day, and I thought it was such a great price. And I'm a big fan of a jumper. It takes the guessing work and the difficulty out of having to really put something together. If you're the type of person that really have a hard time piecing things together, a jumper is always a great way to go. However, here's the issue, girl. So when I was trying on the jumper, it falls absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it has pleats in it. If I can fix it back on this hanger, but you guys can see in the picture, in the frame next to this, it zips up in the back and it has a little peephole. But those buttons are what they call those little pearl peep buttons, girl. My sister even had a hard time buttoning it up for me. And when she was putting it on, I was thinking that, I was like, now girl, if you're out, how are you going to use the bathroom? Because you have to unbutton the top 3 buttons, as you can see in the back, and then pull it down, try to hold it up so it's not falling all the way on the nasty public floor in the public bathroom. So again, great choice. What I would do as an alternative, instead of getting one like this that has the buttons in the back, I would switch them out if you can for snaps, or do a halter where you're actually tying it. That makes it so much easier for you to get in and out of those one pieces. Okay, so now we're switching over to straight nighttime glam. This is a dress that I actually bought off of Amazon. The dress I know wasn't more than like $50. If it's still here, I will link it below. And I needed something for this particular friend's birthday party that unfortunately I didn't make it to. But I wanted something, because I don't go places a lot that require me to wear a gown, so to speak. I wanted something that was affordable but very classy and I could dress up and wear multiple times. Or if I felt like donating it or giving it away, it wouldn't be hurting my pocketbook, right? And this was that perfect option. Black, you can always bet on black. You can always have a winner with black. Black is very flattering to every shape and size. The silhouette, as you can see, is great. I loved the detail in the arms. It took me a little minute to figure out how to put it on, because with the arms, you know, there's like a strap going across your back, and then you have to put your arm in. But once I figured it out, it's very comfortable as well. So it's not like after you finish eating, or if you're at a wedding or someone's birthday party where you have to dance, you're going to feel extremely uncomfortable. Very stretchy material, nice satin finish. Put on a beautiful shoe, and you're good to go. Very simplistic, but makes a statement. And I think your hair would look beautiful if it was up in this. That's just a whole nother thing we'll talk about one time, with accessorizing everything from your hair to your makeup to your jewelry, everything. But beautiful, beautiful dress. Okay, the next dress I got was from Fashion Nova. I bought it a while ago, and I still have not, honestly, all of these clothes, with the exception of what I'm wearing today, because today was the first time, except for my tank top, I haven't even worn these clothes yet. I got them with the intent on switching some things out. So again, purging is important. So as you purge, you replace. And I like that little slogan, as you purge, you replace. But when I got this dress, I was heavier. And so I wanted something that was still going to be flattering on me. And this was a nice play on the slip dresses that you see that everybody has been wearing. You absolutely could wear this with a jean or pant and just maybe tuck it in and use the top part. But the dress is so nice. It is a little big on me, but I do like it. And I definitely will be wearing this. This is definitely a date night dinner dress for me and hubby. I'll be going out and wearing that. And even if you wanted to dress it down, if you, again, were going to like a day brunch or a day barbecue, that would be very cute to put on if you're going out with your girls with a little cutesy heel. Then, you know, just do your thing. But very comfortable. I love the built-in bra, so you don't have to put on an extra strapless bra or anything. The bra is already built in. Very good. I don't remember the price point, but if I don't find that one, I will link one that's similar below for you. Okay, honey, this is the stop traffic dress. So a girlfriend of mine gave me this dress. I would have never picked this dress out, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and you will see why. My husband absolutely loves this dress. Now, honestly, as I've stated before, I am in my fashion girl, sexy girl era. This is one of those, you're going to turn your head, honey. You got to be brave to wear the dress. The dress on one side obviously fits very nice. It's a snake silhouette. But baby, let's get a little bit of commotion for that side of the dress, the cutouts. Now here's the beautiful part of this dress. You can wear it on either side. I've worn it on the left side or worn it on the right side. But the dress is just giving, I'm on vacation with my husband and we are going to dinner for the night, and it's sexy. I just love this dress. I cannot wait to wear this dress. He really likes the dress also. So shout out to my girl LaShonda for giving me this dress. She said, Renee, I bought this dress and I think you would look amazing in it. Anyway, she gave me the dress. I do love the dress. And again, when you think about, oh my God, honey, I can never wear that. Even with your clothes, you have to remember you wear the clothes. The clothes don't wear you. And I think a lot of women make that mistake. We get so intimidated by our size, whether we're too big, too small. I don't like the way my arms look. I don't have enough boobs, or my butt is not big enough. Girl, put on the dress, put on the pants, put on the clothes, put on the clothes. The clothes are a representation of your personality, right? And so I'm very daring. I will try different things. The dress speaks to my personality. So I'm gonna wear the hell out of that dress. I'm telling you right now. So just wait and see. Okay, so the next set of clothing that you'll be seeing is another more casual wear. The color spoke to me. This pea green pewter looking pant. I got these from Ross, and I believe they were from New York & Company. Let me look at the tag. Hold on. Yes, they were from New York & Company. just a plain white tee, just a very fitted looking. The only thing that I didn't like was I had my shaper on under the pants, and I don't like the way that looks. So I would not wear that, the shaper of like that. If you're going to wear a shaper, I would suggest that you put one on that's like a panty and just cinch you in the middle. So you don't see, you know, that imprint in your thigh like it's giving me here. However, I think one of my girlfriends in Maryland has this pant because I saw it on her too, on her story. And I was just like, I love that pant. It just speaks to very classy, with a little bit of chicness to it. I think New York and Company is still around. I'm not even sure. Is it still around? If not, it was the store back in the day, y'all, that I absolutely love. That pant probably ran me, I got it from Ross. I think it was probably around $30. But that's why I like going in those type of stores when I have the mental capacity. Because let's be clear, going in Ross and Target is a shopping sport. It is. Because, girl, you're going to have to sift through, and you're going to have to search, and you're going to have to dig, and you're going to have to try on multiple times. And I'm going to be honest, I'm just not that girly. I'd rather go online, click, click, click. I like that, boom, 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 put it in my cart and ship it to my house. So going to Ross and to Target to shop is an Olympic sport. And good for you if you do it on a regular, because it's not my ministry. But I love the pants. The white top, very simplistic. You can wear it anywhere. You know, that would be great with a jean short, jean skirt, whatever. Another staple piece that you need to have in your wardrobe. Very good. Okay, y'all, don't y'all come for me. I know, don't come for me. I know the pants are too big. I've had these white pants. I love a good white pant. It is so classy and just chic, and it just speaks, it gets rich girl auntie vibes, does it not? So I love this white pants. So I'm gonna have my sister take in the pants. It was one of the things that I was gonna originally purge, but I couldn't find any that fall like that. So I'm just gonna have her take in the sides, and you'll see me gathering it, and trying to gather my life in these pants. However, I wanted to try it on with this top. I had not worn this top yet. I had actually purchased it prior to the weight loss and the surgery, and I just kept it because I loved how the shirt crisscrossed in the backs. It's very understated, but has like a little sex appeal and a little sass appeal. Like, is that a little collab I see? It's one of those. And of course, you can wear it multiple ways, but my favorite is to wear it with a very chic pant that falls nicely, not too tight on you. I mean, I suppose you could wear it with a jean, but I just don't think it has the same effect, right? There was something that I used to teach my daughter when she was younger, not small, when she was younger and she was getting dressed. And I used to say, if it's going to be tight, it should be longer. And if it's going to be really short, it should have a little flair to it. And I've kind of kept that mentality to an extent, that same mentality as I've gotten older. Of course, you know, there's exceptions to every rule for everything. But with that particular shirt, I just feel like it looks better with something loose on the bottom, right? So you have the fitted structure on the top with a little peekaboo with the flare or the bagginess at the bottom. I just think it gives it a little something extra. And it speaks to your personality, but that shirt was from Shein, I believe, and I still hadn't worn it. So I'm going to look for it, and I will link that one below as well. Okay, so the next one, the tops are really, if I'm being honest, both of the tops were from Ross. I needed work tops that were cool. And if you work in a state or live in a state where it's hot most of the year, like I do in Houston, you really struggle for work blouses that are appropriate, but that you're just not going to melt into the concrete. And so these two I found because I figured, I could wear these to work and get away with it. Just simple, you know, the white top and also the green top. But the star of the show, baby, are the black culotte shorts. Now, I can't even believe I'm saying that verbiage because I think I remember that from when I was young. And, you know, my mom and them would wear these culottes. But these are so well put together. The only thing that I did not care for, and I got these at Ross as well, all three of these pieces, were that the shorts, sometimes when you put your shorts or your pants on and you know your pockets kind of have that little stick out part that you don't like that flares. But the trick to that is you can just take a little needle and thread and just sew it and pin it down so that you're not really using the pocket. So you can have a straight silhouette. But I love I love, love, love these little culotte short pants, whatever you call them, because I love, again, that they're interchangeable. As you can see, I put them on with a black tank and put that gold heel on. Girl, did you see how it just elevated that look? And it's so classy. Just a sexy, classy look without doing too much. Having your hair in a short cut or a sleek ponytail with a bun, or wearing a bust down, what do they call it? The bust down middle part. Whatever you want to do, you can do with this. And that's what I like. You can dress it. I love clothes that you can dress up or down. This is a prime perfect example. I think I have 3 looks in here. Yes, one with the black tank top, one with the white blouse shirt, and one with the green shirt. Just very simplistic. I paired it with those little, what I call my little boy slip-in shoes. So right now, if you're watching how fashion is trending and what they have on, a lot of the guys are wearing these longer shorts, and they have like the little slip-in loafer. That was like a play on the loafer for me. So I like the mule because I did not want my foot to be super hot. And yes, they're going to be square. That is the point. You want to have a little androgynous look to them. So you give a little manliness with a little femininity, right? So that's a play on that look. So I really liked it, even if you wanted to even take it a step further and put on like the little white socks that the guys are wearing. And I'll see if I can insert some pictures so I can explain what I'm talking about. But the little white socks with the slip-in loafer, that would be really cute for that look. And it just gives it that little uniform look that we're talking about. But those pants are chef kiss. Absolutely will be wearing the heck out of those. Okay, so the next pair of pants are very similar with a little bit more structure. And to me, the quality was better than the linen pants I have on. Linen is linen, right? You can't go wrong with it. It's thin. But this pant I saw in a Ross. I want to say this pant was around between the $18 and $25 range. It was not that expensive, but I love the detail. The detail was the belt. The belt obviously goes with the pants with the little gold buckle, but it is lined. The pants are lined on the inside. So they give you such a refined look. I loved the way these pants fell on me, and that is so important. When you're shopping, you might find a great piece and it might be great quality, but if it doesn't fall right on your silhouette, it's just a no-go. Don't try to force it. So if something is too big or if it's too small, just don't do it. Also, keep in mind, too, how you want it to fall. Sometimes you need to go a size up or a size down, depending on your size, obviously, to be able to make that dress, pant, shirt, whatever it is, work for you. And this was a perfect example of that. The pant that was actually my size just didn't fit right. It kind of squeezed. It fit on the thigh, which is cool if you want that look. But because I'm wearing it in a more professional setting, or even if I'm going to the vineyard or I'm going to the winery, you want that clean tail, like the clothes were tailored for you look, right? And so if you're not able to do that, or you're not able to afford that, you want to make sure you're buying your clothes in the right size. I don't know why we should be saying this in 2026, but buy your clothes in the right size. A lot of times we will see such nice outfits on people, but we're like, oh, they should have just gone a size up, or, oh, it's just a little too big. And that makes a difference, right? Like even with the example I was giving earlier with the white pants that I just cannot part with, I'm going to have my sister take those in. And if she can't, I'm going to have to find a different white pant, because it's not going to get this. It's not going to give the same effect. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Okay, so these last pair of pants that you see on, I love them for the material. Again, getting into textures, not being repetitive. If you want to change up your wardrobe, if you want to change up your look, and especially when you're in what I call the in-between. That means you're in between changing how you look, maybe in your 20s and you're going to your 30s and you want to look a bit more professional. Or if you're in between, like a lot of us women that are my age that are going through peri and through menopause, and you have to dress not only what's cutesy and comfortable, but what fluctuates with your weight, but also with how hot or cool you might be, right? So I teeter sometimes where I'm freezing cold, and then other times I'm a burning inferno. So finding clothes that are going to help you with that are very important. This is a prime example. This texture of this pant is like perfect, right? Another one, I love a spandex cotton, like stretchy tight feel because it's a breathable texture. It's a breathable fat fabric. And then it falls so nicely on the silhouette. So even though I can wear these to work, I can also wear these out to dinner if I really wanted to be cute and cheeky and put on a bralette top or something that's more sequenced to just give it a little more zhuzh, or dress it down. And like I have it on here in the video that you guys are seeing, have it on with a white or a black tank top. I could easily wear this on vacation and put in a little slide. You notice with some of the different things I've put on, I've switched up and put on mules, slides. So you can kind of get a different feel to see what these things are looking like, because those things elevate or dress down an outfit depending on what look you're going for. So those pants were also from Ross. They really weren't that expensive. I want to say they were also nothing in this video that I've shown you, I believe, as far as the workwear is concerned, was over $30. Everything was very affordable. So you can have an elevated wardrobe, an elevated look for less, but you do have to put in the work. And I had to put in the work. And so that particular day that I decided I was going to go shopping and do my Olympic sport, I had to be mentally prepared for it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed all of today's looks. As I said, I'll put as many links as I can below. If I don't have the exact link, I am going to do my best to try to find something that's similar. And hopefully this will help you to curate your wardrobe. This is different for me because these colors are a lot more subtle than what I'm used to. If you know me and you're a friend of mine, or if you've watched some of my other videos, I love bursts of color. Just being a chocolate girl, I love bursts of color. But I think there is something to be said as well to be able to be versatile so that you'll have those options for yourself, right? So this is really one for my neutral girlies. So I really hope you enjoyed today's haul. Hopefully I didn't forget anything because, girl, you know, my brain, it is what it is. But if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel, girl, so that we can continue to do these things. And I have some things that I'm really excited about that I want to do, but I need your help in making sure you get the word out. So make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, watch it a few times, maybe on your phone, maybe on your TV or wherever, so I can get those numbers up. But anyway, have a good one. This is Winnie from DDHB, also known as Dark Divas House of Beauty, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.